My name is Ragnar Petersen, and I'm a surgeon at Bellin Surgical Associates. I spent 15 years as a mountain climber, broke my back on March 1st of 2000. I spent 6 months learning how to walk again. I've been there from that perspective, and then going into surgery was one of those things where it was the only thing that fit my personality. My medical school application essay, I said I wanted to be the person that people went to when there was nowhere else to go at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was a desperate circumstance. It's in those desperate circumstances that you find the greatest satisfaction, when you really reach down and pull somebody up and they leave the hospital in 2 weeks when no one gave them a shot. I have a collection of operative reports that I've kept over the course of my career, and I know that even if I don't practice medicine for one more day, I know that on those particular days, at those particular times, I showed up, I did my job, it was done well, and people were positively affected. As a child, I was always very sick. I spent 2 Christmases in the Mayo Clinic. Had very bad asthma and allergies. We actually had a frequent flyer card at the Salina Regional Medical Center Emergency Department. I think I went 25 nights out of 30, one night when I was 10 or 11 years old. I spent 4 months at National Jewish Hospital in Denver, Colorado. And so I spent a lot of time in my childhood kind of getting to know what it's like to be sick, but not literally getting to know what it's like to be a normal person. I didn't have my first tomato until I was 12 years old. And then through high school and into college, I got into athletics and did some other things. I realized that medicine was really the only place where I could fit in, and I think most of that was based on my experiences as a child. The 2 most underrated and underestimated parts of our job, number 1 is management of expectation, but 2 is actually educating people. I'll get the books out. People need to understand it's their body, it's their lives. They need to understand in a very particular way what the options are, how we progress through the decision tree, and what the potential risks and complications and benefits are. So I consider myself an educator first. If we're going to the operating room, they need to believe 2 things. Number 1, that we've done everything we can reasonably and practically do to avoid going to the operating room without sticking our head in the sand and wishing the problem away. The second is that we've done everything we can do to make it as safe as possible. The secret to caring for the patient is caring for the patient. That's not original, but it's applicable and true. You have to invest yourself personally in everybody.